Hello and welcome to my channel. I am going to start my classroom tour for my year 7 of teaching. I teach 3rd grade gifted high advanced. Okay, outside my door we have welcome banners, and this is my sign from Oso Paper that says, "I'm so glad you're here." And then we open the door, and this is what you see when you enter my classroom. So we start on the left. We have our one thing that goes with this word choice. So I have this poster that says you are free to choose, but you're not free from the consequences of your choice. I have hand sanitizer here. I have an air purifier that I need to cut on. I have my printer, my Stanley cup. I have a fish tank. Today is open house, so all of this stuff is here for my parents, and I have a cheese and fruit platter in the refrigerator. My kids have pencils, so you press a button, they get a pencil. These are all the pencils that need to be sharpened. I only sharpen pencils on Fridays, and if you look, this is filled over 300 pencils, so they're fine. These are random pencils, colored pencils that's there. These small group bins normally go on this small group table, but I am using it. And then I have a sink here. This is my information wall for my students with my calendars, my helpers of the week, and my newsletter. And if you turn around this way, this is our bathroom. I do have a desk fairy is watching sign, and she typically gives them a treat if their desk is clean. I have my fire drill roster in case anything happens. I take that off the board, well, off the door, and I go outside. And so I have my parents' contact information and everything I need for my students. For the sake of the video, all the pictures of my students are not there, but that is our InstaClass Instagram that I take pictures of what we do throughout the year, and I just change it out. This is my one classroom rule, which is if what you're doing interferes with learning, hurts someone's heart, or prevents you from being your best self, you shouldn't be doing it. I teach my kids to cube, and then this is how they cube their problems. They know they need to do these strategies. This is my alphabet, which is, let me move this anchor chart. I have an alphabet and a number line. It was my birthday, so all my kids make me cards. They do have a schedule that I change out every day, so they don't have to worry about what we're doing. I have my dry erase holder. This is where all our manipulatives is and supplies that they'll need. They know that they are labeled. They can go get anything that they need without asking me, and they know exactly what everything is. This is my Promethean board. This, of course, is my clock that I got, my timer that I got from Lakeshore. This is a book that, whatever book that we're reading, I put up here. So right now we're starting a novel study on Stuart Little, and that's the book that we're going to read. I also have equity sticks. So instead of me calling on students, all I do is pull a name so they don't have to raise their hand. And that way I make sure I talk to every single student every day. That's our homework bin. And then these are all our chapter books right here. And then this is the classwork. If we're doing anything in class, they turn it in at this bin right here. There's another eraser in case I write anything on this side. That is my date. It is magnetic, so all I do is change it every single day. I have my greater than, less than, or equal to signs, so they know, because we always train them. The alligator eats the larger number, and then they know these are sentence stems, so they know how to put it into words. I also do squad goals, so I track all my students' data on here, and I shade it in so we don't, we compete as a class against other classes, and we need to be 70% or higher. This is my desk. I have a banner that says Mrs. Francois. I have a date here. This is a document camera. I have a student that sits here. Behind my desk, I have my chair. These are all the materials that I need for if I'm teaching a lesson with a document camera or any reference that I have. I have a wax warmer, a speaker to play music. I have a candy jar. This is my teacher's toolbox. I have a pencil sharpener. I won Teacher of the Year, so that's my apple. Like I said, it was my birthday, so my parents and one of my coworkers bought me these flowers and balloons. These are my drawers that I hold all the copies and documents that I need to file or I need in order to do instruction throughout the day. I have tissue here. These bins hold all our interactive journals and our folders for small group. I also have a bubblegum machine, but it only holds erasers. I also have a pencil sharpener here that I'm going to do a review on. This is my small group table. My children picked flowers for me today when they went to PE. This keyboard and mouse is connected to the Promethean board. This is my planner. I also have, when I'm teaching, if I'm working with another student, they take a paper clip and I know to help them because their number is missing. And I have my computer here. This really is there. This is my small group cart. So those are all the novels. I have manipulatives for math. I have leveled readers. These books will be filed away. I have to do a haul for what I got from my Amazon wish list. This is my classroom library. It has over 300 picture books. This is my tree. It's a seasonal tree, so I change it every single month except for August and September, share a month, but I change it every month all the way up until June. I have a student of the day. If they win student of the day, they get a quarter and they get to get something from this gumball machine. These are books that I need to label, or these are books that are related specifically to math. I have a treasure chest every Friday. Depending on the top 5 students for dojo gets to go to the treasure chest, and it's basically for turning in your homework. I have a number 3 because we celebrated the 3rd day of 3rd grade. This is where I display my student work, and they are on these things right here. So that way I don't have to keep taking them down. I just hole punch it and just keep sliding them on. This is my information wall, which is every single thing that we learn. If you notice, my room is very print rich. All my anchor charts hang from the ceiling, or they are back there. This is my vocab. These are the standards that we're doing in Florida. These are the standards for our curriculum for math. So far, this is the math vocabulary that we went over. Here's an anchor chart that matches what I'm teaching. And this is our first chapter of Wonder, so we learned about text features, author's purpose, and story elements. These are all the vocabulary that we have done so far with our reading curriculum. These signs that you see on the bottom are signs that say in 50 different languages, all are welcome in this classroom, or it says all are welcome. I have numbered my clock, so it makes it easier for them to tell time. When I say we have to be to PE at 9:30, they can just go and look to see. This is more student work. This is my affirmation door. I don't have a mirror. I don't want them looking at themselves. We got work to do. So they can see it every time they walk outside the door. These bins hold laptops that they take home every single day and they bring back if I need to charge it. These are the headphones that they left here. Again, we're having open house. These are my hall passes. That's in between there, and this crate right here holds their lunch boxes. So I hope you enjoyed my classroom tour. If you have questions about where I got anything, please leave them in the comments and I will respond back to you. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, we would really be glad to have you here. You are going to love it. I do weekly vlogs about my life in 3rd grade and how I'm teaching and the things I do. I teach with slides. If you have any questions, like I said, go ahead and leave me a comment. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you. Bye.